get money, motivate, mo.
What's up, my good people? Hope it's been a great day for y'all on this lovely Friday. Hope y'all enjoying this weather. As you can see, your boy here about to get it in before, the day gets started and I start enjoying the weather like y'all. So as you can see, we're doing something a little different for our cardio. I'm on the bike. I don't really do too much cycling, but I figure, it's a new day. Why not switch it up? You know what I'm saying? Add some variety into the routine. Keeps things from getting mundane. Keeps you interested in the workout. So I'm gonna do about 5 minutes on the bike. I'm gonna go ahead and get stretched. Today we got on the agenda. I'm gonna go for a full body. It's Friday. Probably take Saturday as a rest day. Might do some calisthenics at home, but I probably won't be lifting any heavy weights. We'll see, because I always say that, then I end up doing something anyway. But pro tip, make sure y'all warming up y'all limbs and y'all body parts before your workout. That way you're not pulling any muscles and your body's properly recovering. But I ain't gonna do too much talking. I'm gonna go ahead and get into this bike. Then we'll get into the stretching.
5 minutes later.
All right, now that we're done with cardio, of course you wanna wipe down your equipment. It is getting cold outside. Won't need nobody getting sick, having to miss out on the games. So let's make sure we disinfect anything that you may have touched. Just part of being a good steward of your gym also. Of course, you want to put everything back where you got it from. You know what I'm saying? Treat your gym like you was your house. And if you're one of them people who don't take care of your house, treat the gym better than your house. Make sure you're putting things back where they belong. All right, y'all. So we're going to start with some dynamic stretches for the chest. Just on my over, back and forth. Just control it. You don't want to go crazy like this. Just get a good stretch in your pec and your shoulder in here. Just to get that upper body warmed up. Let's do about 8 reps. 7, 8. Other arm over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And of course, good old triceps. And behind the head, just push the elbow down. We'll hold for about 15 seconds. Good. Check that out. Opposite side. Alright. Eyes close together. Get the front of the shoulder. Just get the shoulder. Because the enemy always going to. Small circles forward, small circles backwards, some big circles, control. So warm up that shoulder here. So we are going to do some bench today, some squats too, full body. Alright, I'm going to do a standing quad stretch with the front of the leg. You can hold on to something if you need to, or you can just hold. One, try to get the heel to the butt or close to. Feel the stretch out through here. Same thing on the opposite leg. Yeah, good. My toe reach or dead hang. You should feel it in your calf muscles a little bit. Quads. Come back up. Drop back down. And it's a good calf stretch. Put this heel out. Slightly bend this back leg. You want to come into it like this. Just feel it out through here. Keep that toe pointed up. You can do a couple of these. Or you can just hold. It really doesn't matter. It'll still be a good stretch. Same thing. Calves is tight. Alright, so now that we're done with our stretching, of course, like I said, I'm gonna do some full body. Probably start with some squats. I did barbell squats earlier this week, so we'll probably start with the hack squat machine, progressing some adductor work, hamstrings, calves, and some more quads. Then we'll progress to upper body. Probably hit the bench, some curls, biceps, triceps, and then some shoulders and some abs, of course. But yeah, I'm tired of talking, man. Let's go ahead and get into the workout. All right, y'all. So we did 2 warm-up sets with 245 plates on each side. So we're gonna get into our working sets now. Going for about 6 to 8 reps. Probably do 2 sets of these and then add some more weight to it. All right, so let's get into it. So feet about shoulder width apart. Make sure that these feet are firmly planted into the panel. Open up the hips and the legs when you drop down. 1, 2, 3, 6, 10. And then that wasn't bad. So instead of 8, we did 10. Go ahead and give ourselves about 40 seconds of rest to get into the next set. You always want to make sure you give yourself enough rest. Not too much rest where you're losing your pump, but enough just to give the muscle some time to recover so you can get into that next set. Got about 5 more seconds. All right, y'all. Do another 10. Then hit feet about shoulder width apart. Push them feet into that platform. Get a good push. Open them hips and the knees up when you drop. Deep breath in. Push 1, 3, 10. And give us a break. Have some more weight to it.
One minute later.
All right, y'all. So we went ahead and added another plate to it. Gonna go for about 6 reps at the minimum. We'll see how it feels. If I can get to 8, I'm gonna get to 8. So let's go ahead and get into it. Gotta find me a song. If you know your list, you gotta have the right music on. Once I guess what I'm listening to, and then I'm gonna tell you after I finish this set. All right, so we got a good 7 out of it. I feel like 8 would have fucked me up. So got 7. If any of y'all looking for a fitness app so y'all can keep track of your workouts, I suggest an app called Everfit. So I used to train my clients and myself. Give myself a minute rest. So this is what the app looks like. Keeps track of your sets, your reps, and even your rest timer. So you don't got to do nothing but do work. Motherfucker definitely came in class since I found it. Shit, I'm tired. We'll probably do one more set of 7 and add a little more weight, and then we'll be done. All right, so I'm gonna probably knock out 1 to 2 sets. Go for 2 to 4 reps. 380. Y'all seen the memes where you add the like 2.5s on it become unbearable. I added just 2 10s. So just 20 more pounds. We'll see how many reps we can get. Then we'll get into some hamstring curls for the back part of the legs. Make sure your muscles are staying balanced. Got about a minute rest, and we'll get into it.
1 minute later.
All right, y'all. So I'm gonna try to get 4 reps. We're gonna see what it look like. That shit was a struggle. I don't feel like I hit my depth on it, but shit.
A few moments later.
Alright, y'all, last set of 4, then we'll move on to some hamstring curls. And that is a wrap. Alright, y'all, so we got the hamstring curl. Already did a couple warm-up sets just to get the muscles primed. Let's go move into our working sets. Going for 10 to 12 reps at 150 to start. Alright, to set this machine up, want to make sure your knees are in alignment. The padding is used to keep your leg down and in place. When you're pushing down against this, use your Achilles or the back side of your leg. Try not to round your back from the seat. And then we're going to get into it. Like I said, we're going for 10 to 12. Should be pretty easy though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. When you do hamstring curls, just want to remember not to let the weight carry you. You want to control it, so don't let it fling up all fast and shit like that. But that's pretty much it. We're going to go ahead and go up in weight. We'll go to 180. See if we can get about 6 to 8 reps after we take our 45-second to a minute break.
1 minute later.
All right, y'all. So we raised it up to 180. We're going to do 6 to 8 reps. Again, make sure you're controlling the weight and not letting it fling back up towards you. So once you're locked in and situated, we'll get started. Bricks and bells, and one never tell. All right, y'all. So next machine we got is an ABductor machine. A lot of dudes don't like doing this one because they think it's for girls or whatever, but you definitely still want to work your hips. I don't care what nobody say. So we're gonna superset them, which means right after we do the adductors, easy way to remember it is ad meaning bringing it to the body. So it's the muscles in the inside of the hip right here that brings things close to you. And then the abductors as abduction, like being abducted by aliens or taking away the muscles that push out or the out part of the hip. So that's it. We're just gonna do 4 supersets. Then we're gonna move on to some upper body. So you just want to place it towards a good stretch. And then control the weight as always. Don't let the weight control you. So, good. And right after, just close it in on your legs. Bring your legs inside. Gonna push out with the hips. Same thing. Control the weight. Uh, Pro tip for the ladies: if you lean forward a little bit and then push out, it'll work more y'all glutes. Since I know y'all want to make sure that booty tight for the summer. But that's pretty much it, y'all. Got 3 more sets, then we can move on to some upper body.
1 minute later.
After our ab crunches, we're gonna come to the torso twist machine. You don't want to ego lift and get nothing too heavy. Just want to grab somewhere you can control the weight. Make sure you got a good grip on the handles. Squeeze these pads with your knees. Chest up. Control the weight. 2, 6, 8, 11, 12. Whatever you do to one side, got to do to the other side to stay balanced. I ain't even gonna lie to you, I hate these motherfuckers. But they're necessary. Squeeze the pads with your legs. Chest up. Deep breath in. And let's go. 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh shit. And give yourself a break after that. Sure, after that shit, you don't deserve it. I'm gonna do that about 4 more times. Again, you want to superset it, which means as minimal rest as possible. So as soon as you get done doing your ab crunches, you're gonna come straight over to your ab crunch machine. So we'll do a couple more sets of that. Then we're gonna move over. All right, y'all. So we got through our whole lower body split. I'm gonna do upper body still, but my phone about to die, so I ain't gonna be able to record it for y'all. So we're gonna go ahead and finish out this lower body workout with some stretches. First stretch is gonna be for our hip flexors or the muscle on the front of the leg. Just take a leg 90 degrees. Then we're gonna lean into it. And we'll hold for about 15 seconds. You should feel the stretch on this back leg, but you should feel it in the front of your hip. And go ahead and switch. Again, make the front leg about 90 degrees. And then lean into it. You should feel the stretch all through here. We'll hold for about 15 seconds. Now, of course, if your leg still feels a little bit more tight, you can always perform a few more sets of these. I recommend 2 to 3. And then if you wake up sore tomorrow, you can also repeat the same stretches to get the blood flowing back into those same muscles to help with your recovery, but also help with any tightness that you may experience. All right, so after that, we're gonna do a quad stretch. We'll do a side land one. So essentially, it's gonna stretch this muscle here in the front of the leg that we worked on when we did hack squats, leg extensions. So it's the same thing if you were standing. So we're gonna line our side, take this leg, bend it back. You should feel a good stretch in the front of the leg. And we'll hold for about 15 seconds. I don't know about y'all, but this feels real good to me. Like, man, my quads was tight. I did some good sets today. Whew, whole workout took about an hour and a half, including the stretching portion earlier, so that's not bad. Like I said, I did about 6 sets on every muscle group, 6 to 8, I think. So you can always cut it down to 4 to 6 or make it just work for you. Just make sure you're challenging yourself. So we're gonna do the opposite leg, same thing, land on the side. Try to bring that heel to that butt. Feel the stretching in the front of the leg right here. And just hold for about 15 seconds. And good. Next stretch, so it's called a dancer stretch. It's gonna be good for this lower back right here, as well as some of the IT bands on the side. So you're gonna cross one leg over, take your offhand, and push the knee against, or the elbow against the knee to get a better rotation. And we'll still hold for about 15 seconds. Then switch sides. Same thing, use the elbow to push against the knee for a better rotation. And then relax. And of course, just a regular toe reach. Put my mic here on my hoodie, fine. And just reach for the toes. You should feel it somewhat. If your calves are tight, you'll feel it here. Also through the hamstring, probably a little bit of glutes too. Same thing, just hold for about 15 seconds. Can't touch the toes. Grab the ankles or the shins, whatever's easiest for you, just so you're getting a good stretch. Like I said, it can be repeated as needed if you are feeling any tightness still. But that's all I got for y'all today. I'm about to knock out this upper body portion. Hope you have a great weekend. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. If you're not part of the family, what you doing? Holler at you next time. Peace.
Motivate, 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 get money, motivate, 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 mo.